Hello and welcome to The Real Deal. Today we're chatting about The Anomaly, a British sci-fi directed and produced by Noel Clarke, with a cast that includes Ian Somerhalder and Brian Cox.
Noel Clarke also stars in the film as Ryan, a former soldier who is taken captive and learns that he's the subject of a bizarre scientific experiment. Our thoughts on the Brits' latest effort coming up right after the trailer.
Sometimes I myself forget, who are you?
So that is the trailer for The Anomaly. I love a bit of British filmmaking. Is it any good? Please tell me yes.
It's okay. I mean, it's interesting because British sci-fi, you do not see many of those. And it's in itself, it's in itself, it's an anomaly in itself. So to elaborate a little bit more about what it's about, Noel Clarke plays Ryan, a former soldier, and he wakes up in the van, and we soon find out that he has 9 minutes and 47 seconds before he basically sort of times out, and then it's another point in his life, and then 9 minutes and 47 seconds again, and gradually,
my brain hurts already. Oh my God.
Gradually he needs to sort of unravel like who he is, why he's there. He needs to sort of put all the pieces together. It's very Memento-ish actually.
Okay.
And there's a lot of sort of sci-fi films which you can tell have inspired this film.
That's good.
And at the heart of it is a really interesting, because that in itself is a very sort of interesting plot device, but it quickly becomes repetitive, and unfortunately, I mean, I like the idea at the heart of it. I think the performances are solid, although Noel Clarke, when he's called upon to sort of really emote, I didn't really get that much from him, unfortunately. But Ian Somerhalder is solid. Brian Cox, actually, as I said, Brian Cox is very, very underused, which is a really big shame, because Brian Cox, if you know the guy's filmography, you know the guy has been in a lot of
everything.
Exactly, and criminally underused, really, which is a really big shame.
Now, okay, we've got a huge fan base from the Vampire Diaries, probably coming to see Ian Somerhalder, me as one of them. I actually want to talk about Noel Clarke and how he's developed. You mentioned him in terms of his acting. Let's see how he's developed as a director. You know, kidulthood, adulthood, we've seen him in that. That's what he's most famed for. He won a BAFTA. How is his direction, producing, writing now?
Well, he didn't actually write. He wrote a bit of this one, but the actual script is written by someone else. Directing-wise, it's not too bad, but there are some action scenes in this one, and he utilizes slow-mo a lot.
Okay. Gimmick?
Exactly. It's what it becomes, because the first couple of times, like, okay, that's cool. It's an interesting way of filming fight scenes. It was very like slowed down,
What,
sped
are
up.
they doing like bullet time?
Sort of. Bullet time without bullets. It's sort of very hand-to-hand based. And, you know, it works well sometimes, but most of the time it does come across quite gimmicky, and again, it's very repetitive. Each 9 minutes, 47 seconds, it's like sort of figure out who he is, what he's doing, fight scene, cut. Next one, figure out what he's doing, fight scene.
Hang on, we've seen this before. Live, Die, Repeat.
Tom
Cruise, big blockbuster
People
out
have
this
said
year.
before.
What is the difference?
Well, I mean, that one, Edge of Tomorrow, is more sort of Respawn. This one is not as video game like as Edge of Tomorrow is. But there's sort of, I can see why you bring it up. But yeah, no, I like the idea at the heart of it, and the performances are solid. So
is it a breakout British film?
No, I wouldn't say that. No, but I like the fact that he's sort of experimenting with British sci-fi, because as I said, you don't see a lot of that in British film, and that's something which I think we can. I'd love to see more of.
Yeah.
Again, on the director front, because this actually takes place in sort of a futuristic world, and you can tell that there's a bit more of a budget in this one, but even so, there's not that much future tech on offer. So there's that as well, which is a little bit distracting. But you know, I didn't mind it.
Well, okay, there's lots to think about here. But Mon, if you had to give these lovely people at home the real deal and the anomaly, what would it be?
For me, well, I'm going 2.5 stars out of 5, first of all. So, I mean, If you are a fan of Ian Somerhalder, he's actually really good in this film, so I think you'll be pleased with his performance. So there's that. It's a really good idea at the heart of it, and the performances are generally solid, but it's not anything too special, and you've probably seen a lot of the plot devices in other sci-fi films before it. So 2.5 stars.
Well, now I know what I need to do. Time's up.
So that is the real deal on The Anomaly, but what we want to know is what your favourite sci-fi film is. Mine, I'm going to put it out there, I love it, Alien.
Aliens are good.
All of the aliens. Make more of the aliens. Sigourney, come back.
You know what? I've just thought of another one. Blade Runner. Ridley Scott also.
Nice.
That film
Great choice.
is awesome.
Harrison, get well soon.
Yes, it's true. So yeah, let us know your thoughts on Twitter at The Real Film Show, and on the off chance you haven't already subscribed, be sure to do that too, and also be sure to peruse our new website, therealdealonfilm.com. Ciao for now.